Now, Donald Trump is claiming triple sabotage at the United Nations this week. He says an escalator stalled, his teleprompter failed, and the microphone cut out during his General Assembly speech. Now, Trump has called it a real disgrace and demanded that the UN investigate this matter, even suggesting arrests over there. Now, he has added that Melania couldn't even hear a word of what he said because the audio was off. The White House says that it has already launched an investigation in this matter.
And just a day after Trump slammed India and China once again for their energy trade with Russia, U.S. Energy Secretary Wright praised India as a vital partner, saying Washington wants deeper cooperation in natural gas, coal, nuclear power and clean fuels. Now, Wright added that both U.S. and India want to see the Ukraine conflict and end while expanding the energy trade ties.
Where does Russian oil today that sanctioned go? It goes to China, India, and it goes to Turkey. And so that helps Russia fund that war. And that's the friction. The friction's on that issue. We want to bring that war to the end. I believe the Indians want to bring that war to an end, and we want to expand our energy cooperation with India in natural gas, in coal, in nuclear, in clean cooking fuels, liquid petroleum gas. India's been a star in that area. So we want nothing more than more trade, energy cooperation with India.
All right, moving on then from the energy space, now let's focus on some UNGA highlights. Now, the UN General Assembly, at the UN General Assembly, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, he has urged nations for more weapons, warning drone warfare will define future conflicts. Now, China's Xi Jinping has pledged to cut emissions by 7 to 10% by 2035 while ramping up wind and solar power. On the other hand, Syria's President al-Shara declared his nation, and I quote, transformed, urging that sanctions be lifted. Other than that, Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu also flatly rejected Western recognition of Palestinian state. Apart from that, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio pressed that Russia stop diplomat to end the war in Ukraine.